There we go. What's going on, everybody? This is copy 801, and other than some hair that seems to be sticking up, um, got a little update for you guys. Little itty bitty update on my little Grail series. So, so as some of you know, I have been doing like a little, video blog of my progress in restoring probably my holy grail of comics, which is, once this thing loads, I do apologize. My internet seems to be a little slow today, but right over here, All Star Comics number 3, Restoring a Grail, episode 3, it begins. So, what is beginning? I finally heard back from Hero Restoration after a couple of weeks. I can understand, the summertime, it gets busy, there's a lot of stuff to do, and I know people have stuff they've got to do, they work, they have school, they're preparing for stuff, they're going on vacation, whatever the case may be. But I figured I had a little bit of time, and I know it's in the beginning of the afternoon, and I understand that, I get it. Some people might not have time during the day to turn on YouTube or whatever, but we have a couple people in the chat. We have Dave Collects, and we got X11 Bravo. What is going on, gentlemen? Hopefully, a couple more people get to join. If not, hey, listen, that's that is fine by me. But we are quickly going over an update, and I also got, which I'm going to be opening up, I got this package here from Spidey's Powder Tumblers. And as you can see, 3 sides are okay. But this one, look at that. Look how wrecked that got. Oh my goodness. Someone from the Postal Service wasn't happy. It looks like they took it and just went doosh with their foot. So, this is my little web series on how I'm documenting the progress in restoring my copy of All Star Comics 3. In case you have not joined any of the other programs, on the thumbnail to this video, which is posted right now up on the screen, is photos of the actual copy of my book. So the photos that you see here are photos of my exact copy, the way it was when I bought it. So just to recap, I bought this missing, it was coverless, and it's missing the first wrap. All other parts of the book are present. I do have the centerfold. Centerfold is present, but the staples were missing, and they were rusted. So, good thing they decided to. The staples decided to go missing. But I finally heard back from Hero Restoration. Finally heard back from them after a couple of weeks, because I sent my book in, and I ended up, hearing back from them saying, hey, we're going to, process it and get everything going. So thank God for that. We've got Lord Chucks. What's going on? And yes, I can see you. Yeah, I know on Justin's video, for some reason, your comments weren't available. I don't know why. I saw that towards the tail end because I had to prepare for this one. But no, I didn't see your comments on Justin's video, but I see it on mine. So you're all good to go. But watching it work, I got you. I don't know why I didn't read that before. Well, anywho, I got an update from Hero. So, and again, I'm going to be 100% transparent about this entire thing. I'm going to let you guys know how much it's going to cost me and the time frame. So we get this guy right over here. So it says that my submission has been evaluated, and this is 7 days ago. So I pulled these screenshots today. Excuse me. Your submission has been evaluated, and we have approved the work. Want to make certain you understand the cover in the first rep will be facsimiles, not originals, and the book will still be considered incomplete. And then it says, you want to use PayPal or a card. So I am getting a facsimile cover, front and back, which I already knew, and a facsimile first rep, which again, I already knew. So if I were to decide to get this CGC'd, it would come back. It would come back as a resto label. So it would come back a purple label, 0.5, showing that it's incomplete. That is my guess. Hey, actual Dracula, what is going on, dear sir? So it would come back a 0.5 purple label, which is fine because, there's not a lot of copies of this book in existence right now. There's only about 100 and total, like 150 between CGC and CBCS. And then maybe add another 50 copies that are raw, just kind of floating around the ether, There's only like 200 copies of this book in existence. So you get a variant that's like, oh, this is a variant with that has 200 copies. There's 200 copies of that cover. Let's see. A facsimile edition. I have a facsimile of New Mutants 98 graded a 9.8 because I can't afford the real thing, and the wife wanted one. Listen, that is absolutely fine. New Mutants 98 is extremely expensive. However, my copy is so the first wrap, which is the very first page you see, and the very last page you see. That's going to be facsimile, and the cover, front and back, will be a facsimile. But the book itself, every other part of the book is original from 1940. This thing has brittle pages. I am talking extremely brittle pages. I spoke to Mike on the phone from Hero Restoration, and he told me that the book was very brittle pages. Very, very brittle. He said he needed to be really careful when he took the book out. Honestly, I showed the book off on a Spine Tick stream like 2 months ago. Just taking it out of the bag, out of the Mylar, a chunk of the bottom fell off. Not a big one, maybe like, this big, but like this big. It just was like the background paper. But yeah, it's it is old, it is brittle, it is not in good shape. The colors are okay, but it's not in good shape at all. Yeah. 1940, yeah, this is like a golden age book. This is the first appearance of the Justice Society of America, which is the very first superhero team. And I'm a big JSA fan. So when I was able to secure myself a copy, I was through the moon. I didn't care that it was just so, I didn't care that it was in shit condition. It was mine. That's what matters. And I have submitted it to Hero Restoration to get it cleaned, to get it, cleaned. Not pressed, but cleaned, washed. And what they're going to do is they're going to try and match the color as much as possible and add pulp. So paper is not just paper. Paper is made from trees, but it's made from pulp. And what you do is you take the pulp and then you put it in the form of a paper. That's how like paper is made. It is made from pulp. And what they're going to do is after they clean and they wash the book, they're going to reinforce it. They're going to put this thing in a bath in a really complicated machine, and they're going to add pulp, legitimately add pulp to this. So any pieces that are like missing or detached, they're going to actually add that paper and make it as close of a match to the existing color as possible. Now, the existing color is, let's face it, it's pretty tan. borderline brown. So just looking at these, it's yellowing, it's browning over time. There are some parts to this that are really brown. Like you look at the bottom of the first photo on the left, that's pretty brown. The colors aren't so bad, but I will say this. The way that the book looks here in these photos is perfect lighting. So it's unrealistic. The book does not look like that in person. It looks worse. So just the fact that I was even able to get it is frigging crazy. Let's see what Dave says. Especially key issues that people are getting priced out of. Yeah, I have about 10 reprints and facsimiles. Listen, there is no problem having a facsimile. No problem. No problem. Yeah. Werewolf by Night 32. I saw that in a shop actually this past weekend. But yeah, there's no problem getting a facsimile. If you can't afford a real version of a book, get a facsimile. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it means something to you as a person and as a collector. I couldn't. I'm going to be honest. I can't afford anything other than the condition that I got and the restoration job I'm going to get. When it gets restored, it's going to smell like a bath of chemicals. I have already been made fully aware of that. But it will look very nice, very mint. When I spoke to Mike from Hero on Restoration on the phone, he said it would be a very good. He said that the copy that I'm sending him and that he's working on will be a very good reader copy of the book. Not that there's such a thing as a reader copy to an 80 frickin' Jesus 1940. Not that there's such a thing as a reader copy to an 81-year-old book. What's up, Lon? How are you? But he said it would be a good reader copy. Now, don't get me wrong. This is probably the most expensive reader copy in most people's collections. After I get it restored and everything's done to us, the book's going to be worth like 10 grand. To the right person, it'll be 10. It'll be worth $10,000. But, it's not something I'm going to sell. It's mine. It'll be awesome. But some of you are probably wondering, how much? How much does it take to restore that copy? Well, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to show you. So, your total is $2,500. Payment can be made by clicking the link. I have omitted the link because, let's be real. Unless you guys decide to do something from Hero Restoration and get something restored, none of your business. Please include the submission number and allow 12 to 16 months to complete, possibly longer for the reprints. I want them to look as real as possible for aesthetic sake. So yes, to get this book restored, it was $2,500 plus the 4% PayPal fee. So that means $2,600 for the PayPal with everything, all bar none. $2,600 to get this copy restored. I spent $600 on that book, which is far below market value, even for a book in that condition. In that condition, the book's worth about $2,500 or to $3,000. I was able to get it for $600, and then I'm going to get it restored. I'll be in it $3,100, and then if I wanted to sell it, I'd make my money back, possibly triple, almost. I would make like double to triple my money back. But again, I'm not selling it. It's for me. This is a Grail that I want, that I'm going to keep raw. This will not be on any census. It will not be slabbed. It will not be CGC'd. It will not be CBCS. It won't be anything. It will be a raw copy that I can flip through, that I can read. That will be a very good conversation piece and will go along in my collection. And also another little bonus, when I was speaking with Mike, I asked him, can you come on my channel? I have a YouTube channel. It's small, but can you come on my channel? He said, sure. In the fall, I'll be more than happy to come on your channel. It's a little bit busy over here right now. I said, that is absolutely fine. Wow, if you say it's a $10,000 book, then that restoration fee, yes, exactly. It's about, so Go Collect values a CGC copy at about, with resto, about $7,000. But remember, this is a legacy book. These are legacy characters. Legacy characters. And it's the first appearance of a superhero team in comics ever. This is one of the most affordable, if you can call it that, keys of the Golden Age. It's also one of the most important. But with Black Adam coming out, people with really deep pockets, they're going to try and buy this book. Right now, there is a CGC Blue Label 6.0 copy of this book, All-Star Comics 3, on sale on eBay. I believe it's either 34. I think it's $43,000, which is crazy. It's mind-boggling. So if you could get a 6.0 that's on the market, and it's the only CGC book on the market. It's the only complete copy on eBay. Everything else is, incomplete, missing the first wrap. But it's in better condition than the book that I have. So, will your collectible insurance cover a restored copy without being graded? That is a very good question. They'll need to assign a value to it. And then after a value is assigned based on current market prices, that's what would cover it. But honestly, this is down the road. I'm not even thinking about that right now because Hero Restoration has it, and they're going to have it until next year. I'm going to try and get it back before the Black Adam movie. That way, I can showcase it properly. Be like, hey, Black Adam's coming out. They get the JSA. Oh, you have the first appearance of Black Adam? Well, I raise you the first appearance of the Justice Society. So I figure it'd be a cool conversation piece to have around. But, excuse me. And Mike will be sending me from Hero Restoration. He'll be sending me photos of the progress of the restoration job now that I've paid. So they're starting the restoration job. Right when I paid that day, they already started looking at it. So anytime something gets done that you can visually see, he's going to send me some photos. So I will still have updates for everyone. And then, when I get the book back, of course, I'm going to try and get like other people on and do a live stream unboxing, do a live unboxing of it, and call it a day from there. But with that being said, I have one more thing for you all. One more thing. So I have this box from Spidey's Powdered Tumblers that someone from the USPS got very mad, and they practically kicked in both sides. See? Look at that. Look how awesome that is. But this is from Jose Gonzalez, a.k.a. Spidey Powders Tumblers. And, I had him on my channel, and we've been talking about some stuff for the past while. Been chatting it up, as the young people say. We have been chatting it up. Look who's here. Look who showed up. What's going on, dear sir? Yeah, USPS screws up stuff, but as long as the contents inside are all pretty, and yep, oh boy, look at this. We have an amazing amount of bubble wrap, because that's the one thing I love about collectors. Collectors know how you want things packaged. They pack things the way that you want them packaged. So we got the bubble wrap, and we got a couple things in here. Of course, I got a tumbler. But oh yes, he included one. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm like, oh, the straw for the tumbler. That would slightly help. And I got, oh, nice. I got a bunch of pens too. Always love pens. Can never have too many pens. And I got a shirt. I got a cool shirt from Mr. Jose. But I think the greatest part about this, the shirt is cool. but like Susie the fucking chicken. That is awesome. Look at that. Look at that foil. That foil chicken goodness. That is awesome. And we got Spidey's Powdered Tumblers logo going on there. And we got the shirt. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Look how awesome that is. I will be wearing this with pride on my trips to the LCS and on streams. I gotta step up my t-shirt game. I don't have many t-shirts from people in the community. I gotta stop being so cheap. But I also got me a knife because, you know, I always look at a cover at a I always look for a cutter or something whenever I'm opening a package, doing a haul, and I've constantly said, "Oh, I can't find my knife, guys." Well, now I don't need to worry about that because I got this super freaking sturdy, like incredible knife. Look at this. Look at that. I love it. Look how awesome a job he did at the logo. Look at that. And got a really freaking cool knife over here. Look at this. Look at that. This thing means business. This thing definitely means business. So, I am definitely very pleased about this. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I love it. So cool. Let's and look at this. I didn't even notice this. There's also two little things over here on the side. We got this guy over here. And we got another one. Got a bottle opener. Cool stuff. Gotta love it. But the real prize is the tumbler. So you guys know that Jose does his regular tumblers. You know, you've seen them before. You get a freaking like you get the tumblers that have, you know, the metal. They got the metal logo. They have the metal tumblers, like they're enormous. And oh, foo! You open up your comics with Stevie. That's what you do. It's always Stevie, click. This one's for you. But Jose did something a little different for me, and I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So, you are looking at the very first colored Spidey's Powdered Tumbler. Boom. Got the logo. Got the trial and error. So, first time he's done one of these, and I freaking love it. He sent me a photo, and I was like, yes! Awesome. This is beautiful. And it's so well done, too. It is so well done. I love it. I really do. He did a great job. Did an absolutely fantastic job. And it really does suit me a little bit because, like, you know, I don't know about drinking out of like a silver tumbler and stuff, but yeah. Oh, you might have missed this, foo. Got a knife. Now we're official. And no, I'm not going to name it Stevie. I don't know what I'm going to name it. I probably won't name it. But yeah. And then we've got, you know, we got the slide top right over here. Looking really awesome. And we got the big, huge, enormous freaking tumbler right over here, which Jose did a great job. Yeah, he needs one for drinking his horse blood. Careful, if you talk about blood, Dracula, actual Dracula might decide to come by and be like, "Oh, blood? Talking about blood?" But yeah, this is that's that. Went through the Grail, did a little unboxing with brand new tumbler, brand new knife from Jose, T-shirt. We got the T-shirt right over here. Thank you once again, dear sir. Very awesome. I love it. I'm gonna fold this bad boy up one more time. And we got the stickers. We got that. And we got Susie the chicken. She's the real all-star. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me on this afternoon. Went a little longer than I thought it was going to. But again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, folks, 250 subs is coming. Once I hit 250, I'm going to do my 250 giveaway. I will not do a video showing the stuff that I've got and then push it. I want to do that after I hit the 250. So, you know anybody hasn't subbed me up? Tell them, give me a sub. The books I'm giving away, they're going to be good. And I'm going to put out my review video sometime this weekend for the books that came out that I bought this Wednesday. And be on the lookout for my show tomorrow. Got a really special guest. We're going to be talking DC Comics. I finally found someone that I could talk DC with. And a couple people in the chat might know who that is. But you will all find that out tomorrow. And on that note, I'm going to catch you all later. Peace!